we have returned for another
Bye.
episode of D. What? Hi?
I said bye.
Oh. Bye. I'm attached to my desk. Hold on. D20 Modern! Back for another episode of The Mystery of Isla Dahlia, Nero. Who remembers what happened last week?
I know the island is sinking faster than we thought. We had made our way to the facility. Billy found tracks of some giant lizard. While we were also, we spotted those same tracks on the way there. And then when
Different
we
tracks.
arrived, right, and when we went inside, then we parked outside the facility, left Snake to guard our stuff. When we went inside, we found a room full of different plants, not not familiar plants. When I went to check the files, we had learned about how a meteorite crash destroyed all the plants, but seemed to have brought more back that are supposedly extinct. And that's about where we left off, I believe.
That's where we left off. Excellent. For time's sake and simplicity's sake, Snake, you got bored and you decided to come anyways. So you are just trailing slightly behind the entire group as you're just now making your way through the door of this octagonal research center that's now been overrun by these thick snaking vines. Within the center, it looks like a terrarium filled with the greenest, richest jungle that you've ever seen, and you just came from a jungle. The leaves are all large, and the texture of them is unknown to you.
Cool. Okay.
Snake, you head into this facility, crash site 0, and you turn to your left as you catch up with the rest of the group as Misfire, you're currently fiddling with the knobs and flicking through various research papers. Can you go ahead and roll me a knowledge, or is there's a computer skills one, isn't there?
Yep. Computer use.
Computer use. Roll me a computer use, please.
That's a nat one.
Use an
makes it
action point.
Right, I forgot I could do that. Action point, that's a 2d6.
That's a 2d6 that you can add.
Okay, so that is 23 altogether.
Cilantro, that's what I want to hear. While he's on the computer, what is the rest of you up to, Sneak? You are just heading up the hallway as you approach Billy and Doc, who are what are you guys up to? First of all, before I tell who Snake pulls up to, where do you guys sticking together as a group? Or are you wandering off to explore the facility?
I want to look around.
You want to look around. So where would you like to go? Do you want to go into the terrarium? Do you want to head further north down the corridor?
I will also go look around with him.
Corridor or terrarium? Or there's you can go north in the corridor, or you can go west into a offshoot corridor that leads to another domed building.
Pick one, Owen.
The other dome building.
We're gonna go to the domed building, so that's Doc and SVZ going off. Boy, what are you up to? I don't know why I'm doing it in a Scottish or whatever kind of accent that is. You're Mexican, but that's okay. Boy,
I'm gonna stick with misfire.
you're gonna stick with misfire, so you're beside him. You guys see. Yeah, I didn't write down his name, and now I totally forget what his name is. Hold on, I'm getting it. It's fine. You guys see Jekyll begin to slowly head northward down the corridor. Where he's heading just for narrative mindscape here. The lights seem to be getting darker that way, so he pulls out a flashlight and he begins to start walking that way to explore. So Snake, you approach up to Misfire and Billy, who are huddled around one of those big computer consoles.
Sup, boys?
Jeez,
She comes
thought you were at the
marching in.
truck.
I got bored. Sorry.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Short attention span, but I'm here now. So, what you guys up to? Having fun?
I'm currently looking for files to see what we can find about what went on around here.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. What are you up to, Billy?
I'm trying to figure out what all these doodads are.
That sounds even less fun. Where are the other two?
The other two are off in that domed building over by. You can see it off to the northwest there. Jekyll went down that hallway to the north. I don't know what he's looking for, but that's
Yeah.
a thing.
I'll go see what they're up to, I guess. Well, you two keep having no fun. I'm gonna go see what those two are up to.
Joke's on them. I'm finding some
Have you had-
interesting information.
Wes, you're muted.
God, I'm muted. Well, you go up in that direction on your 23 computer use. What are you looking at first? I want to put the ball in your court.
Well, but like I said before, there was some stuff you already told me. I had those written
Yes.
down.
So
Told me about the toponium, how they needed a diamond tip bore to reach the core. When it was hit, it eradicated the plant life, but also brought back unfamiliar plants. That's about what I had figured out from there. The
so do
things
you
that,
want to look into the asteroid or the plants?
I look more into the asteroid because that was mainly our mission, figure out what's going on here. So finding more about the asteroid will give me more information about what's going on in the area.
So you see a couple of initial notes from scientists. A couple of complaints of my watch always breaks every time I go near the Temponium, and so we have a watch and phone bowl so it doesn't mess with our technology. You see molecules, the makeup of this element. It is unfamiliar. I wouldn't say alien, but it feels that way. And then you begin to get deeper as they start to run some tests and look into some of the stranger effects of the tymponium, and you see a report of how the scientists now believe that the tymponium is seeping within the crust of the earth. And they've also been monitoring the depth of the island and the causation into it sinking. And you see a couple of notes of them theorizing that they think that the tymponium is causing the tectonic plates to move at an accelerated pace, causing the island to sink into the ocean faster than it should be.
All right.
Their information and they you find. No, that's about it on the Tymponium. They didn't get very far on it. Like they there's probably a couple of other extra notes, but unless you want to dive further into that, that's probably about the good just once over on Tymponium.
If it doesn't feel like it would look important to me, I'll move on to the plants to see what's going on with that.
You move on to the plants, the breakdowns of it, the cell structure. These plants date back to the Jurassic period. There's a lot of there's a certain flower that they're monitoring that has been extinct for millions of years, and how they found originally they found a root in the Antarctica. The Antarctica, like there's any other one. And that's how like they knew of this plant, and so with this plant randomly growing here, like then and there's a lot of references back to the Tymponium, and just like the constant notes from these scientists say it's just like it's time. They think the scientists' early beliefs is that they think the Tymponium, it has some massive world affecting traits, but it is also very dangerous, and they don't know how to properly encapsulate it without it seeping into the earth crust. They worry that bringing it back to the mainland might cause some devastating changes to the earth's crust.
Okay. Well, that's not great. Gonna need the team back here for this.
I can
Discuss
go
what I
fetch them if you'd like.
Why are you Southern now? Thought you were like Mexican.
Yeah.
Multiple personalities.
Yeah, multiple personality disorder. It's canon now.
Now you just been listening to
Yes.
those like English teaching tapes, but it's just like a southern accent, so that's what you've picked up on.
In the other domed building, we catch up with SBZ and Doc as you guys walk down the narrow hallway into the other domed building. This looks like it was a supply room, but it's now overturned. You see the large vines have crawled their way into this room. Some reaching out and bursting out of the ceiling. Um, Go ahead, both of you guys. Go ahead and roll me. I would say. You can roll me either a spot or an investigate.
That's a nat 20 for spot.
I almost had net 20, but it was cocked. I had to reload it. What do I got here? I got 15 for spot.
You're looking around this room. You look at some of the containers. This doesn't the what transpired here at Crash Site Zero is still a mystery. You don't know why or how the scientists disappeared. But looking around, seeing how out of control this place is, it makes you wonder if this could have been an animal. This doesn't seem like frantic human behavior. You look around on your natural 20, you notice um large scratch marks along some of the bins. You see container has kind of been mauled open. It doesn't look like a human could have done this. You see blood splattered in one of the corners where you see kind of like a buildup of desks and chairs and other furnitures that's kind of in the corner there that's been thrashed apart, it seems. So you see a stain, blood stain, like a splatter.
Oof.
Something big is definitely here.
Yeah, it definitely was. Don't know what it is, but it won't be the weirdest thing we've seen. Well, it doesn't look like, other than all this stuff, there's any other signs of the people, so maybe we should head back. I don't think there's any survivors.
Yeah, let's go.
In this moment, as you guys are walking back down the hallway, you see Snake walking towards you guys.
Hey, oh,
Hey, what's up? What are you guys up to?
just heading back. Kind of messy in there. Definitely some big animal running around.
As she kind of peers past them, but walks back with them.
The three of you turn the corner and bump into names Billy, who's on his way to fetch you guys. Uh, uh,
Use your words, Billy.
how's it going, guys?
Meh.
Hey, something big has definitely been here, but
No survivors, as far as we can tell.
we can't tell what.
That's not good.
Nope. What brings you this way?
I was just fetching you guys.
Oh,
Misfire needs us in the terminal room.
okay.
As the five of you conglomerate, I'm just gonna call a quick 5-minute.
Okay. Nailed it.
Good job, Wes. Proud of you.
And we're back. The group meets up now.
My brain just stopped working.
Don't worry, everybody. We're professionals.
We're good at this.
Oh,
We haven't been
fuck
doing this
me.
for 3 years.
Alright.
No.
And we're back.
Liam, keep this whole section in there. You cannot remove any of this.
Oh, I am
Oh.
100%.
By law, it has to stay. Holy fuck. So,
It's the
our
law.
strike team. Our strike team. Fucking back in character, you bitches. Our strike team has now conglomerated around the information console. What is the expression on Misfire's face when you guys approach? And also to that hand, what is Doc's and SVZ's face as they come back from the other domed building? What do we kind of see? What's the vibes on everyone's faces as we approach each other once more?
I don't know. A little confused, but like saw a weirder creature yesterday, so
Okay.
On my face, there's a bit of fascination from what I just read, but also deep concern. And my brain is racky. It's like, how are we supposed to finish this mission? Good, you're all back.
yeah. What'd you find?
Some interesting stuff, but mostly concerning things. The scientist also noticed the island was sinking, so we can assume that it was much larger than when we first arrived. They think it's due to the temponium, which is what the meteorite is made out of. That's what they've been calling it. And it seems to be the cause of what's been happening on this island. You all remember that movie that came out about 5 years ago, Jurassic Park? Well, so far we've got plants from the Jurassic era growing around here.
Oh shit. We just saw some quite some large claw marks, and honestly it looked like a scene out of Jurassic Park, so I'm thinking it's not just super flora, but super fauna as well. And that explains some of the weird tracks we seen earlier.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
so that's mildly concerning. Another thing that I've discovered is that the temponium is seeping into the Earth's crust, and removal of it seems impossible right now. The scientists themselves couldn't figure anything out, and they think if they move it and take it to mainland, it could cause problems there as well.
Right, okay. That's not good.
Nope.
Also, found a molecule. Seems to be what the temponi is made of. Maybe you want to take a look at it. Don't know if that'll be helpful,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
I twist the knobs to bring up the molecule.
What do I see here?
It's strange. This metal is highly complex. It's really heat resistant. It's really shock resistant. It's not even though it's a metal, it's not a great conductor. This is definitely not a metal of Earth.
Doesn't sound like a metal at all. Hmm. It's not a known element. These aren't properties that are consistent with anything known of stuff we have on Earth. I guess that checks out with it being an asteroid and all, or meteor, whatever it is.
In this moment, those who are not mainly in this conversation, so SVZ, Billy, and Snake, can you guys go ahead and roll me listen checks? Actually, V, instead of rolling me a listen check, why don't you go ahead, because you're easily distracted here. You kind of zone out to whatever they're saying, nerd talk, and you begin to look into the terrarium. I need you to roll me a spot check.
Okay.
And then the other two guys, you guys roll me listens.
D20.
Fuck. Okay. Dirty 20.
15?
15. Where did Billa go? Oh well.
Fathom.
Listen check. He missed a listen. He misses a listen check then.
Mhm.
SVZ, you notice that Jekyll is not with you guys. You turn back to look down the hallway that he walked down, and you can hear it's faint and it's unfamiliar. The sound almost sounds like liquid and solids kind of slosh. And it's just quickly, just for a moment, until you hear a voice. It says, "That's not good." Before you hear almost like a scraping noise against the floor. And then in that moment, Snake, you turn around, you're looking out into the terrarium. I don't know if the paranoia is setting in, but in one of the bushes, you see full yellow reptilian eyes.
Can I grab the arm of whoever's closest and like turn them towards and then point? Just like I don't want to say anything.
SVZ's looking this way. The closest person would be Billy.
Cool. I'm just gonna grab him and like turn him towards where I'm looking and point at the bush. And like I'm can I like
Taking my gun
signal?
out and aiming at where I heard the sound from. Like, what the fuck?
Can I signal to Billy without saying anything that there's something in the bush? I don't know how. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I
Probably
mean?
have some sort of military training for like non-audible
Yeah.
signs.
I would say roll me a performance check.
Okay.
There isn't a performance check.
Ooh. Yeah, there's no performance.
I would just add your intelligence.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 because my intelligence
You
is
can also spend an action point and add 2d6 to the roll.
okay. I can do that.
You knew that. It's just a friendly reminder.
That's a 6 total.
A 6 total?
Yeah.
Holy shit, what did you roll in your 2d6?
Oh no.
Snake eyes, roll again.
Snake
Oh,
Eyes.
no.
That's how they got the nickname.
Cutting.
Bad gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling.
Billy, you see Snake tugs on your arm and begins to kind of frantically point, tries to like send you a signal or tries to say any words, but nothing but like a dull wheeze of fear. Kind of, as you point towards the bush.
Um,
Yep.
I am gonna just like I'm gonna motion for Snake to stay behind me and pull out my silent sniper rifle.
She'll step to the
Before
side.
anyone else has a chance to act here, um, Doc and Misfire, as you guys drawn into your work, kind of exchanging theories back and forth, then turn to notice SVZ looking northward, and then your other two comrades readied and aiming into the terrarium.
That it? We just noticed them.
Yeah, you guys see them beginning to ready into action. What do you guys do, like from here? You guys now have a chance to react. Are you like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? Because obviously, like you guys were drawn into your work, so anything that they've noticed, you were not aware of, other than hearing the wheeze of fear and then them readying themselves.
I move my hand over to my MP5K. Not actually grab it, just like Gabriel's like, what do you guys see?
Miguel just puts a finger up to his lips as if to stay silent.
Let's just get a general hide check right now, just to see how the group is um how the group maintains their silence in this moment.
Now I roll well.
You're
Damn
looking
it.
for 3 successes over 2 failures is the hope.
Unnatural 20.
Oh
23.
my god.
I got 12.
So I rolled a 6, but because my height is so good, I got a 25 total.
Owen?
I got a 9.
Okay, 3 successes to 2 failures. You guys are successfully quiet enough that you guys can whisper to each other for a brief moment until something breaks the silence.
What's happening?
Misfire. Doc, get your guns out. Stay silent.
What do you see?
There's something moving in the bushes there.
You
And
actually didn't see anything move. You just saw Snake pointing frantically towards the bush. You just kind of assume that there's something there that she
yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
assuming there's something there in the bushes.
Yeah.
I just don't know what.
Can I see if Doc and I'm blanking on Owen's character. Misfire.
It's easy.
If if can I tell that they're pointed at a different direction than we are?
SVZ is pointing northward down the tunnel.
Okay.
While you guys are looking like through because it's like the building you guys are in is a really large like octagon. In the
Right.
center of it is like a terrarium, and then there's like a hallway that circles around it to different passages. He went up the passage this way, or he's aiming up the passage this way while you guys are out looking east into the terrarium.
Right. Okay. Um, I'm gonna whisper this, but I'm just gonna say it normally because I'm bad at whispering. Um,
Yeah, you're
He's-
fine. You guys are quiet enough. You guys can just
okay.
talk and you're whispering.
Yeah. I saw two eyes in the bush. Um, I want to throw a grenade at it, but then I'm gonna point to the other two, and I'm just say, I don't want to scare them though, so maybe we should go meet up with them. But there's
We're
something
not.
in that terrarium.
You
We're not
guys
like
are all in a
far.
group.
We're just looking.
One's just aiming this way. You guys are just aiming this way.
Oh, I thought they were further up the hallway. My bad. Okay. Um. Okay, then I'll backtrack. There's something in the terrarium. I saw two eyes in the bush, and I point at the bush. Um, if I throw a grenade at it, are you guys worried about whatever you're aiming at?
Yeah. Wait. What are you looking at, SVZ?
Some like scratching sound down here. So
Wait. Where's Jackal?
Thought he was with you.
No, he was still in here when we left.
Is
Did I
the
see Jekyll go
Did anybody
down
see Jackal go
the
that way?
northern hallway?
I feel like V might have.
Did I pass Jekyll?
Yeah, you all, or at least, I would say Billy clocked him going up northward, in the passage.
Jekyll went down that northern passageway.
Okay. Well, let's deal with this thing in the bush, and then we'll go make sure Jackal's okay.
Can I
Sounds
shoot
good.
a grenade at the bush?
SVZ, keep an eye on that passageway in case anything comes up.
all right.
Whenever
As
you're ready,
we
Snake.
we fade seamlessly into combat. Snake, you're up first.
Okay, I'm shooting a grenade in the bush. um.
You're gonna shoot a grenade in the bush. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I actually don't have any space markers, so I need to figure out
Okay, I can wait. It's
how
okay.
far these guys are. Give me a quick 5-minute.
what?
Okay, so I measured the battlefield. Everything is fine. I'm a professional. None of you saw anything.
Nope. Didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything, right?
Smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Okay. Top of the round is Snake. That is you. They are within the near distance range.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a grenade at it. At the bush, in particular.
Out of the bush. So you're gonna place it somewhere here. Okay. I need to get the explosive chart up. I know I have it somewhere.
I have it pulled up already if you need reference.
I just fucking. Damn it, can you send me a screenshot of it?
Yep.
Probably have already. I just can't find anything.
I know I sent it into one of the group chats. Is there what rule in particular are you looking for?
I just want to see like at where like the chart on where it lands, so then I can tell you how close it is
Okay.
to the guy.
Okay, I think I might be in the. I have the range. I don't have where it lands. Why am I not seeing where it lands? Come on, Liam, you're better than this. Yeah, let me check my phone because I know I have it saved somewhere.
Be on pause for this.
Yep. I just saw the deviation chart. Here we go. Share.
There we go.
Did you find it?
Well, I found it in my physical copy of the core rulebook. It's page 105 in equipment. But it doesn't actually give you the numbers, so that's fun. Oh no, that's burst radius.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have.
Damn it.
Here you go. I sent the deviation to you.
Thank you.
I'll
We're
try to
professionals, guys.
throw. It's throwing explosives. Where is that page? Oh, it's probably in the combat page, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Page 150.
Yeah.
So it's only if it misses is you'll do the second deviation. If it doesn't miss, it'll be the first one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, just because you don't know where exactly it is, I'm gonna say it's you have a 50% miss chance for it to not hit.
Okay.
Well, so
Yeah, percentile.
so
Sorry,
that's
go ahead.
here's the thing. When it comes to grenades, V is aiming for just the spot, not the creature. So they're just aiming for a spot where they technically see. So technically, that's what the deviation is for, is because it'll bounce. So it's just rolling to hit this spot.
Okay, yeah.
So roll a percentile or just leave it?
Just leave it then.
Okay. So then my attack. Well, am I rolling an attack or no?
Yeah, because you're still
Yeah.
trying to hit there.
Yeah. Okay. I thought so. I just wasn't 100% sure. Okay. So my
What's the
attack.
target number to hit for the spot?
Let me check real quick. Thrown. Attack a. Attack action squares. If the square is in within one range increment, you do not need to make an attack roll. If the target is more than one range increment, make an attack roll. DC 10.
DC 10, but that's only if it's within, like, out of the range increment. What's your range increment for your explosive thing?
70 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, and so remind us what happens from here then, because it's within the range increment, so it hits.
So they
Yep.
roll a 1d4, and depending on the number they roll, it will go to one of the four corners of the square where it lands. And then in doing so, will blow up in the radius of the grenade.
So my attack was 25.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D4.
And then D4 is a 4.
So it hit top left.
It hits
then-
top left. You go ahead and roll me damage.
Sweet.
It has a 10-foot blast radius, by the way.
Yeah, 10
So
foot.
that,
Oh wait, hold on. Double checking that. What did I say? Page 105. Yep. 10-foot blast radius. Oh wow. Okay, so that's a lot bigger than I thought. Oh yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
19.
19 damage. Holy.
That's what 3d6 will do for you.
Yep.
God damn. Oh, I just realized I don't. Where's my other bloody notebook? God damn it! I'm such a professional. Stay right there. Nobody move.
Wow, asking the person with shaky disabilities not to move.
Liam, stay still.
No,
Oh,
I don't conform to your rules.
or-
God damn it! All right. So you said 19 damage on that guy.
Burrs.
You shoot the grenade. It rolls a little bit as it explodes. It erupts in a violent force, causing the bush to splinter and break apart, revealing a, a scaly reptilian standing on its two hind legs. It has large clawed, three-pronged feet, large vicious claws, a deadly snout with jagged teeth. You guys see a fucking velociraptor revealed from this force.
I knew it was gonna be a velociraptor.
Yeah. It howls in pain as this the force, all the fragmentations rip apart its scaly chest and lower neck into its jaw, blowing off a chunk of meat. This raptor is not very pleased.
That sounds
As what is there? Movement. And quick question, rules lawyer Liam. A charge is using your full movement in a straight line, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I definitely should know because I keep trying to use that every time we play Boundless Shores, but I never get a clear shot.
SVZ, you see another raptor begin to bound down the hallway. What is my movement here? Speed 30? I'm gonna move my whole 6, and he's gonna get right up close to you. He's gonna take the run action, and now he is directly. Now you guys are like, are you guys crouching or standing currently?
I'm crouching right now.
I'm standing because of being near the PCs. Dead
Yeah,
eggs.
I was with him, so
Standing with that out.
Okay, so you're standing. Okay, cool. So you see this raptor. It stands about 8 feet tall. It towers over you. Moving on to Billy. You now you have a clear shot on the Velociraptor in the terrarium.
Cool. So anyways, then I started blasting.
Bam!
I'm gonna shoot this dinosaur and aim for its leg.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
Wouldn't you believe it? It's a nat 20.
That's the third or fourth one this session, you guys. Calm down. Simmer down there, pals. Holy crapperoni. Fuck, you're gonna hit his MAS. Let's fucking go. Go ahead and roll damage. And that's triple because of your sniper, if I'm not mistaken.
It's tripled?
I believe aren't most of them tripled? Here, let me double check on myself here. Maybe it's different in that. Critical 20. Oh, okay, never mind. It is just ×2 for criticals. I
Okay,
guess
cool.
because it all just like it all in the book it just says critical 20.
Wes,
Yeah.
don't forget that with a charge attack, you get a +2 on your attack rolls, but you take a -2 to defense.
Perfect. He didn't use a charge one. I wanted to make sure if he could, but he had to wrap around our corner, unfortunately. So I would have called out the strike. But thank you for checking me on that.
Yep.
Damage.
That's gonna be 40 damage.
40 damos.
40 damage total.
Holy shit. It's going to make a fortitude saving throw. Wouldn't you believe it? It's a natural 1.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Let me pull up the table that I sent to Liam. What do I want you to roll on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a percentile die.
Okay. Oh, hit my microphone. Whoopsies. 12.
12. This raptor takes a deeper wound than most. He's gonna take additional damage. Perfect. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong number. There we go. Alrighty.
So is it
Sorry,
is it
buddy.
more damage on future attacks?
No, he just took a little bit extra damage. I'm still working out this table, so I'm
Okay, cool.
working up the kinks.
Is that information like would I
Important.
know that, or is it just like marked privately?
Don't worry about it. It's not anything of note.
Okay.
SVZ. that is now your turn. You are face to face with a big ol' reptile boy.
Wasn't he facing the other way?
Yeah, the raptor ran down the hallway from the north.
Wait,
Sorry,
the
did
bush
I
was
not?
the bush was in the
No,
same
no, did I
direction as
not
the
describe
north?
that? Another raptor, a different raptor, ran down from the north. Did I? Oh, sorry, I must have
No,
kind of
you
glossed
you
over
Fuck,
that.
you said that.
I missed that.
Oh, well, all right. Liam says I did it, so it's your bad then. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so after Snake's turn, a raptor from the north ran down, used the run action to get right up in front of SVC.
Oh, okay, I heard that part. I thought it was just the bush one doing it.
No, sorry. Now there's two raptors you're aware of.
I am going to burst fire right into him.
Is there any penalties that you take from being in melee combat? You're gonna take an attack of opportunity, obviously. You don't
I
have
have
like
point
point blank
blank.
shot. You
I
have point
do
blank
have point
shot,
blank.
so
Yeah.
you're good then. Does he? I can't remember, Liam. Does he still get a negative for being technically within melee range? Because he can. It's a bonus when he is shooting within 30 feet.
Yeah, so this one works like 3.5, not like 5e, where there is no range penalty for being close. It's just the attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you're gonna take a quick slash from this guy first. That'll be a. Come on, math, please work. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be. Um. 13 damage to you.
Okay.
And you're gonna burst fire right into this doodad. So that's -2 to your attack, and then you get an extra die. But
You
no,
say
it nets out to a -1 because of point blank shot.
no? It's -4 for point blank shot for burst fire.
Oh, sorry, -4 then. So
Yeah,
-3
Yeah,
because
so it's
from you
because
get
double
+1
tap's
from
a
point
minus
blank
2.
shot. Double taps a -2. Thank you.
How much damage did you say again? 14.
13. I
Yes,
think.
14 damage.
Oh yeah, 23 to hit, 14 to damage.
Okay.
13. Math is wrong.
Oh,
13.
that's what I said. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure you did say it right. You just repeated it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 26 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Bop, bop, bop.
Setting dos girl. Pop up, got.
Yeah, no, to my
Get it,
STD.
pop up.
All right. So that is 20. Uh, 37 damage.
Spicy.
Ali.
Those are some spicy enchiladas.
My apple's on fire, brother. SVC, that's the end of your turn. On to misfire now. In front of you, you're kind of at the back of the pack. You're kind of facing north, east-ish towards like the terrarium and where this new raptors come in. There's a lot of clutter. Like there's like Doc, SVZ, and Billy are all just kind of right there in front of you.
Okay.
So you don't have a great shot on the raptor close to you, like close to your group.
Okay. So the one that SVZ is fighting? That one?
Yeah, you can't really get a good shot at that guy.
Okay. I was gonna more focus on the one at the bush anyways, because that's where I was looking.
All right. From where you're standing, unless you move, he is far from you.
Far. Okay. I am going to move closer to the raptor, but only to the 30 feet near range. And then,
Okay.
as I'm doing that, I'm gonna take out my MPK5 and ready the action for when it gets within 29 feet. Believe that's. Oh no, never mind.
Sounds good to me. That's all you choose to do with your turn?
Yes.
Who's number one? Snake. You notice another scaled snout begins to peek out of the bushes to your northeast now, directly north of where the other raptor is.
Okay, I'm gonna call that out to the rest of the group. Guys, there's another one.
Wait, this is the third one?
This is now a third raptor.
Mhm.
And this raptor, as its head peeks out of the bushes, it locks eyes onto you, Snake, and is going to make a charge action to attack you.
Love that.
So that is plus
So
how much to attack? And then -2 to defense?
+2 to attack, -2 to defense, yes.
So I subtract 2 from my what would be my AC.
No. You don't do anything.
no.
This
The
is
raptor
additions
gets
to
a
me.
+2
Gotcha.
to attack and a -2 to its defense.
Got you.
I described standing out in front of Snake before we got into combat.
You
Am
would have
I
had to
still
clear
the-
out of the way for them to shoot the
Yeah.
grenade.
Okay.
So they had to have line of sight. It doesn't work for you to be in front of them. You guys are all just kind of you. It goes
Straight.
Snake and then you and then Misfire all in a line looking into the terrarium now.
Could I step in front?
It's
Oh.
not your turn, unfortunately, unless you had an ability like a bodyguard ability or something. It's not your turn.
Okay, like I'm just curious because like I'm not really sure like how that works.
What do you
Could
mean?
like I'm just not sure like if I took a guaranteed hit, could I step in the way of this charge attack?
Do you have an ability that will allow you to do that?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
On this charge attack, it is going to, when it charges, it can make a full round attack. That'll be boom, boom.
Oh, okay, yeah, you said due to its ability, so I was gonna say. Thank you for
Oh
specifying.
my god. I'm sorry, dude. You're dead. um, what's your defense, V? Okay, so that hits. Easy peasy. Because this is catching everyone back up. This is a full attack, and so I need one more. And that misses. So Neither of those ended up in mid-ice spray. That's 11 on the first,
Okay.
and 8 on the second. The second two.
Okay.
So that's 19 total damage on this charge attack.
Okay.
This raptor number 3, the raptor that Misfire is currently aiming at, he is. Does he have a straight line? He does not. So he is going to use his movement to head towards the portion of the broken pane to Misfire's left. Also, your reaction triggers, and you can, or your delayed action triggers, and you can go ahead and roll that attack, Misfire.
Okay, this will also be a double tap. Does a 22 hit?
That definitely will hit.
Cool, so that is 3d6 instead of 2d6. That is horrible damage. Is action points only available on a attack roll, not a damage roll, correct?
I think so. After a single D20 roll.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, unfortunately, that is only going to be 7 damage.
7 damage on that raptor. Where'd my pen go? Oh, here. Perfect. 7 damage on that guy. Perfect. He is looking worse for wear. Moving on to Doc. It is now your turn. You're now squashed up against the wall to SVZ's left. You see right in front of you is the raptor that's threatening him. You'd if you were to go into melee range, you'd have to move a little bit to hit him, so that's why you didn't get the attack of opportunity. And then the other raptors you see are all your comrades are in a line behind you, looking out into the terrarium. There's one threatening Snake, and then there's the third one that looks really damaged is coming up on Misfire's right.
Okay. How much damage did V take?
V took
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess since I'm right here, I'll go over to Owen and heal Owen this time. I'll mark that what?
he is currently being threatened by an enemy right now.
Okay.
Like if you do this check, it's gonna give him it's gonna give the raptor an attack of opportunity because it's like his square is like currently being threatened.
It's fine.
That's fine. You can do it while within melee range.
It doesn't say I can't. Just an action. I'm speedy quick with it, man. Anyways, I'm gonna designate that raptor as my target for my dodge feat. And then kill Owen. You can go ahead and take his attack of opportunity, I guess.
I'm just rules checking myself here. Pre-injury checks take a different amount of time, as described above. Are you just doing the restore hit points?
Yeah.
EC 15?
Yeah. It's an action, is it not?
It's a full round action.
Full
But
round action?
that doesn't really matter. I just want to see if
Yeah, I don't really have to move, do I? Isn't he right next to me?
you don't have to move. I just want to see if it triggers an attack of opportunity. Liam, do you have any insight? Like I just say it's not saying on actually treat injury here.
Use a skill that takes an action, usually invokes an attack of opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
fine.
gonna soak up that attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Shield him with your body.
I mean,
And a skill that takes a full round, usually, so yeah.
That is a. Sorry, I've lost my page. Lost my page again.
Professionals
Yeah,
have
6.
what?
26 to hit.
26, eh? Let's see. I've got 20 AC plus 1 from the dodge feat. That's 21. And then it's for the mobility feat plus 4, so 25. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, that'll just hit.
Damn. That'll be 14 damage to you.
Redonkulous.
And how much damage do you heal him?
3 plus 2, that's 5, plus another 5, 10, I think. Additional 1 HP per combat level. Yeah, 5 of those plus 2 for all medical kit checks. So yeah, 10.
All right. You heal 10 HP, Owen. And Raptor number 4. He's not going to use his full action. He's going to move 20 feet into the hallway and stand there menacingly. And with that, we're going to call a quick minute. BRB.
1.
We are back. Snake, you are now currently being threatened by a raptor now towering over you. You have your grenade launcher out, correct? Is that a dedicated grenade launcher, or is that an attachment onto a rifle?
That is a dedicated grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's an M7.
Excellent. So you can't do much other than run.
Yes, I can't. Yeah, no. Unless I
What
could
you
like,
could do
unless I could
is
like hit him with the hilt of the grenade launcher, but I'm assuming I can't do that.
oh yeah, there's a like a rifle butt attack. I will allow you to use a rifle butt attack. Let me surf through the book really quick.
I've got the rifle butt.
What is the damage on the rifle butt? 1d6.
A rifle butt is 1d6.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me a melee attack then.
Okay. Do, 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 so then 15.
Strength and base attack bonus.
15. Sorry, quick math. 26.
Nice. All right, that'll hit. 1d6 plus strength.
Cool. So that's full damage, so 9.
Nice. And that is on Raptor. 9 damage on that guy. Excellent. It definitely hurt to the point where he is not looking impressed. To say that you're like
Awesome.
a bloodthirsty raptor is now even more pissed off, so to
Okay.
speak. But you did hurt him. So success on that end. You do have a movement and a bonus action if you would like to use that. I believe a 5-foot step is a free action you can take just to get out of his melee range.
Can I do 10 feet?
If you do 10 feet,
If you do any more than 10 feet because you don't have the disengage, you would be subject to an
Okay.
attack of opportunity. So you
So
can
that
either
means
take a
it's-
5-foot step back or take an attack.
I'll just do 5 feet.
You'll do the 5-foot step back. Awesome. Is that all you can do with your turn? Any bonus actions you could take?
No. 'Cause I got the
Oh,
grenade launcher out.
perfect.
There's nothing else I can do.
I know where I saw that rules reference. All right, well, it's not worth it now. Um, Raptor 1's turn, he is going to go ahead and make a full round attack on SVZ. Okay, what's your defense, SVZ?
20.
20. So the first one will hit, second 2 will miss. The bite attack will hit. Excellent. 6.
Most excellent, good sir.
Cocked. Great. That's 3 on the 1 attack, and then that'll be 14 on the second attack.
So 17 total.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, what that mouth do?
1d8 damage? As he rips through with a with his talons into your chest as his great maul reaches around and tries to bite into your shoulder. Moving on, Billy. That's you, buddy. The raptor is like 1 space and then 1 space to the left from where you are. Technically 10 feet diagonally. No, you'd be 5 feet and then 10 feet. So 5 feet away from you. So he's
Which
melee range.
which raptor is that?
That is raptor number 2, the new one of the newer ones that came in.
Okay.
He's not the heavily damaged one. No, hold on. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's not the heavily damaged one.
Okay, the heavily damaged one is by misfire.
Yeah. Technically, the raptor number 2 has used his reaction this turn. So technically he wouldn't be able to do an attack of opportunity on you, right?
Yeah.
Because he's already used his reaction. Is that how that works in this, Liam?
Pardon? Sorry.
The raptor already used its reaction for an attack of opportunity. So if Nate were to make an attack within melee range, technically it can't attack because it's already used its reaction, right?
Yeah, unless it has, I believe it's combat reflexes feat. I could be wrong. There's a
It
feat that allows
does
you
not.
extra attack of opportunities, but if it doesn't have that feat,
Yeah,
then
it does not have that. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, you're scot-free if you want to aim for the damaged one.
I don't have 20. Ah, excuse me. I do not have. Oh, I do have point blank shot. Fantastic. I'm gonna shoot this guy, this raptor that's in melee range of me.
Sure. Alrighty.
I do have point blank shot.
Did we all grab point blank shot?
I mean, what
Probably.
good is a sniper if he doesn't have point blank shot, right?
I think
Come
I'm
on,
the
we're
only-
black scoping. And this raptor is the one that used his charge attack, so he is a -2 to his defense as well.
Okay. So point blank shot. Remind me what that does.
+1 to attack, +1 to damage.
Okay. Yippee. No! No! There's no fucking shot!
You can't keep getting away with this. Is that another natty 20? Get the fuck away from me. Describe. You know what? I'm not even gonna get you to roll damage on this one. You absolutely decimate this one. Why don't you go ahead and describe how? Oh no, hold on. You're not attacking the range one. You're attacking the one close. Never mind. You don't kill
Yes.
that guy then. All right, never mind. All right, never mind. Go ahead and roll damage then.
Alright. um 24.
24 damage.
It's a move action to hide, right?
It would be kind of silly so because he's right in front of you.
Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna reposition. I'm gonna reposition over to misfire as far as I can go.
Misfire's literally standing right beside you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to hide anyway. I might as well. I have nothing else to do.
You know what? Go ahead and roll hide.
Okay. That is a 24.
You hope to God and pray that your ghillie suit blends into the vines that are 5 feet behind you. As you stand as still as you can, you see the raptor towering over you and leans down, basically sniffs right near your ear, and then just lets out a low toned growl. It stares into you with its cold, yellow reptilian eyes.
Miguel just looking to the side, like looking away from the raptor, like just thinking silently, like, please don't see me, please don't see me.
SVZ, that's you, buddy.
So, fun fact, hide is an attack action.
Oh, get fucked, idiot.
Okay, I'll guess I'll go die then.
Guess I'm
Bite
not.
is an attack action?
According to the chart in the D20 modern book I'm looking at, yes.
Yep.
That seems very
Just looked it
silly.
up. Time. A hide check is an attack action.
That seems very silly, but I'm just gonna go along with it.
Well, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I mean, Miguel might as well be like, "Hey, Raptor, over here."
SVZ, what do you do with your turn? The raptor that you just tore some bullets into still towers over you. He's taken some damage, but he's not near bloodied yet.
I'll put another burst fire into him. And that's another 18 on the die, so that's a hit.
And firing a ranged attack in melee, even if you point blank shot, I feel like that should still merit an attack of opportunity, right?
That's
He already used his attack of opportunity on me until he gets to go again. Or has he gone since me?
This is a different raptor.
No, that's the
no,
one
you're
that
right.
attacked me.
He has gone since you.
Okay.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, the only penalties that occur about firing into melee, like it will evoke attack of
Hello,
opportunity if it's in
Callie.
the threat zone. The only other is the -2, I believe, if firing into someone else's melee range.
Baby, I love you. I hate to ask you to say that again.
So, when firing into melee against the opponent you're fighting, it will invoke an attack of opportunity. If you fire into melee that somebody else is fighting, it'll invoke a -2 to the attack.
Mm.
I believe.
Okay. So you are going to take a attack of opportunity here, Owen.
Okay.
Gotta follow the rules. Where is
Screw
that
the
chart that
rules.
tells
I
me?
have a sniper rifle.
Attack ranged. Yep, attack of opportunity. There it is. I see it with my own eyes. 19?
Misses.
Way!
Or
All right,
dead.
go ahead and roll your burst fire attacks.
Well,
Alright, so it's 18 on the dice, so that's
That'll hit.
20 something. So that's
My bad. Shooting into melee. If you shoot at or throw a ranged weapon at a target that is engaged in melee with an ally, it is -4 actually.
oh, okay.
Huh. Get right.
What if I don't care about shooting my ally?
Hmm.
If I'm
Then-
not even worried.
but that is 34 damage.
Nice. 40 then 30.
Damn.
Hell yeah, dude, go off.
At least you finally hitting with the burst weapon.
Yeah, right. And that's all you do with your turn there, Ogun?
Um, I will take a 5-foot step back. Just to try and get out of melee range, which that won't help because he's attacking.
So if you step backwards, you're in melee range of the other raptor.
Wait, there's another raptor right here? What the fuck?
Yeah. There's currently like 3 circling you guys. There's one in front of you, there's one that was in front of Snake, and then there's one to the right of Misfire.
Well, fuck.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
We're
I
all
guess-
in danger.
I guess I'll just stay there.
Yeah, you guys are fighting in such a tight area.
Not
He's
really.
gonna take a
We were
picture of
jumping,
this.
man.
This is a moment in history. uh,
Yeah,
My,
leaves are done.
my Subway sub is talking to me like a Green Goblin mask. Eat me. Eat me. There you go.
Jays are losing 1-0 bottom 6.
The Jays. Yeah.
Yeah. And your dice number 3, by the way. The blue dice number 3 on the picture that I just sent into D20 Modern chat.
I know Owen
That
said
is very
has.
tight quarters.
I know Owen said he wasn't moving, but in case people didn't know, which I think we all did, a 5-foot step, even moving into another person's melee, does not invoke a tap of opportunity.
Interesting. So it's only when you leave.
Yes. If I'm reading that right.
Yeah, but he'd also it wouldn't trigger an attack of opportunity, but he'd also be back within melee range
Yeah.
of another raptor. Anyways.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, you are still allowed to
You-
take a 5-foot step during a full round action, unless
Oh,
stated
you are?
otherwise.
Oh really?
Yep,
Wait,
unless
you
stated
can or can't?
otherwise, you're still allowed to perform a 5-foot because it's a free
Oh.
action.
Yeah.
What you can do, Owen, is if you want to step diagonally to the northward past Dock, you can do that as well. Like you're not going to be scot free, but if you at least go there, like you're not trapped within. But also remember, there's a fourth raptor lingering up in the north hallway that hasn't had its move yet.
Okay.
So it's either stay where you are, take an attack, move back, take an attack, or move out into the open and potentially take a charge attack from the fourth raptor. So honestly, I think you should just stay there.
Yeah, I'll do nothing.
Just stay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
he's
what
staying
I'm
there.
doing right now. Absolutely
He's
absolutely fucking nothing.
He's staying there.
Perfect. Misfire. It's your turn now.
Okay, remind me which number I am again? 4? Okay. The number 3 raptor, is that the one that's almost dead? Or we can tell it's almost dead? Okay. I am just going to fire off another double tap into it.
Get him, boss.
That
Fucking get him.
is... That is another 23. Let's switch up the d6s. That is a little better. That is 10 damage.
Describe how you slay this beast.
Okay. As I'm firing towards, I'll fire one into the leg to slow it down. And as it stumbles, I'm going to fire another shot into its head, finishing it off.
Fuck yeah. Its body, from the impact of the shot, slumps over onto the shattered glass of the terrarium. Is that all you do with your turn, Misfire?
I technically still have my move action, so I'm going to turn and face towards Raptor number 2, and that's where I'll end my turn.
You want to peek out into the terrarium, like step out, so then you have line of sights on him?
Yeah.
Perfect. Raptor number 2, his cold killer eyes set, staring into Billy. You're gonna take a full round attack here.
Okay.
What is your defense?
My defense is 20.
Okay, so first attack will hit. Second attack will not. Third attack will. Fourth attack misses. Okay, so boom, boom, boom.
Wessie boy, please let me
12
know
on
if
the
the
first.
damage on any one attack is above 13.
You got 12 on the first, so you just missed it, and 4 on the second.
Okay, I'll take 16 damage.
Raptor number 3 is dead. Doc, that's you now, buddy.
Sweet. Okay, so
Where you are, there is a raptor melee range diagonally.
yeah, I can see the map.
Yeah, but because I didn't send you the whole section of the map, there's also the fourth raptor that hasn't taken its turn yet, is now peeking its slithered its head around the hallway, directly north to you.
Yeah, okay.
He's within near distance now.
Okay. What's okay, if I go below 1, like just can I still I feel like there's enough of a gap there that I can get a shot on 2, right? Like go below 1, blue 1, like friendly 1, and then shoot at Raptor 2.
Oh, okay, because you can pass through
Yeah.
friendly squares, so you can just go right beneath and
Yeah.
then have a shot on 2. Yep, absolutely that works.
Yes, so I'll do that. And shoot at Raptor number 2.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Well, that's not great. I don't think that's gonna do much. Ranged, yeah, that's like a 12 to hit, so.
Sorry, that was a 12.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend an action point on that.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. No, that's an 18.
So that's 2d6. 18. That will hit now.
Cool.
Remember, on your character sheets, there's a action point tracker on there. Remember to reduce them when you use them, so you only have a finite amount. It's right with reputation and wealth.
Yeah. I forgot to write in exactly how many I have from the classes, but I haven't used any yet, and I definitely have more than 1, so I'm just writing -1, and I'll fix it before the next session.
Yeah, you can figure it out for next session. I'll help you out with that.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to do it, I just didn't do it. Because when we originally started, you weren't sure if we were going to use them because you didn't know how they worked. Do you add anything to range attacks, like damage-wise?
No.
No.
Okay, just 8 damage then.
8 damage on numero 2. My pen is deciding to die on me. This is not very cash money. Perfect. All right. So there's movement. That was your action. Any other? No, never mind.
No,
Can't do
there's
that.
not really much I can do.
Can't do much with the bonus action. All right. That was Doc. R4's turn. He is going to make a charge attack on Snake.
Woo.
Woo. Yay, we're taking more damage.
Yay, so exciting.
Yay. Oh, well, I rolled like shite.
I'm slowly making my way to you, homie.
That was shite. 21 on the third attack.
Yep.
Hit.
Yep.
And on the fourth attack, will hit. Okay. It's 5 on the first and 6 on the second.
5, 6 on the second? Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And that's all he could do with his turn. Back to you, Sink.
It's your turn.
Go bed. Okay. I don't have quick draw, so I'm assuming this is gonna take me a full action. So I'm going to put away my grenade launcher and pull out my Glock. Are those two separate actions, or?
Those are two separate actions. What you can do is drop your grenade launcher, and then you can draw your pistol on for a move. Not a move action. That's an attack action.
Oh, so I can still attack this turn, or no?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay.
No,
Can I take?
Sorry, go on.
Can I take another 5-foot step backwards, or is that an attack of opportunity?
I don't think you can because Doc is right behind you, and yeah, you can occupy other. Well, what's the rule
Yeah,
on that? Can
Bring her back to. Come back to me. I will heal you. I
trying-
said.
that's-
Doc
I'm
says
trying
in
to
his
back-
reaction, "Hey, come to me."
Yeah.
all right, hold on. I can give you an updated look on where you guys are at now because you
I am
went
actively trying to get to him.
V to
Mm-hmm.
Well,
get
I
where
went.
you are. So
Could
now
Who's
V-
you're
V
underneath
is
me.
5?
V is 1. You're 5.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I went behind. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Could
But I don't think
we-
you can take a 5-foot step and end your turn occupying another person's square.
I don't know. I'm not 5 feet wide. I'll tell you that right now.
Could
What do you think, Liam?
Sorry. What's going on?
Can we
So
occupy the
V-
same square?
No, unless you have a feat that allows you to.
Okay, stay where you are. I'll get to you next turn.
You're allowed to
V-
pass freely through squares if somebody allows you, but you cannot
Yeah, that's what
occupy
I
the
did.
same one.
Yeah.
Is the raptor still in my face? Like, is he still?
could she
This is a
not?
new raptor now.
This is a new. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna drop my grenade launcher. I'm just gonna smack him again with the butt of it.
All right. Go ahead and roll a melee attack.
Okay. That's. Ooh. Okay. 21. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. And then. And that's another 9.
All right.
I didn't
I'm
realize
gonna
that would just be right
smack
behind
him
me. I would have
again.
just healed you without moving, but whatever.
And then Raptor number 1. He's gonna make a full round attack on Owen. Better. Not the best, so. 20 on the first.
20 matches.
Matches. Okay. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. That'll hit. So. Where'd my dice go? Here it is. Excellent. 4 damage to you on a full round attack.
Big spender.
He's got blood in his eyes now, I guess. Billy, that's you.
All right. Do I have a clear shot on number 1 right now? Raptor number 1.
No. No, you do not.
Okay. I'll take another shot at number 2 then.
Roll.
Okay, it's not a nat 20 this time. That is gonna be a very dirty 20 though.
That's what.
2d10. It's gonna be 7. 7 damage.
That's rough.
7 damage on number 2.
I mean, 7 damage
Oh,
on
wow.
2d10 is kind of rough, but
Yes.
That is kind of rough, but I did a full round attack and I dealt 4 damage, so.
mm-hmm.
Is that all you do with your turn, my friend?
If I take a 5-foot step back, will I take an attack of opportunity
Nope.
from Raptor number 2?
No, the 5-step back is to avoid the attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So you step back right beside Misfire.
Okay. And I can't hide because it's an attack action, so that's my turn.
Oh. Who next?
Cool. SVC, that's you, buddy.
Another one.
If I don't kill him this time.
Right? You've done 74 damage to the fucker here.
And that's a 19 on the dice, which
All
is a crit.
right.
Beauty.
Is
That's
that a crit for you? What weapon are you using?
My
Your what?
LMG.
Oh, the LMG. That one's got 1920 crit?
because I got improved critical
Oh, nice.
for it.
Attaboy.
Nice.
All right. So I want to see like 80 damage here, bro. Well, first you got to hit, I guess. Oh, no, you did hit because it was an anti.
Okay, so that
Is Owen
is it more than
frozen?
8?
No, he's counting.
No, his brain is frozen. He's
Is
doing
Owen
math.
frozen for
Is it more than
anybody
8?
else?
No, he's not frozen. He's counting.
Owen,
doing
is it
mental
over
math.
8? I mean, I guess he wants to know how much damage he does.
I'm gonna leave and rejoin.
that's 74 damage.
Dude, that's double the entire damage you've done before. Like, cause
Yeah.
you had exactly 74 damage on it.
I want you to go ahead and describe for me how you
I'm brutal.
turn this dinosaur into a block of Swiss cheese.
Back to a fossil for him.
So after recoiling from the little scratch, just gonna put my gun right in his mouth, light his head up, turn his head into
The
foam.
bullets and the blood and the brains fly back with velocity that splatters the roof.
Oh, baby.
This creature from the impact, its upper section of its jaw has been torn off by the various bullets that have been shot through it, and so that flops to one side as the body flops to the other side. Misfire.
I am going to. The number 2 is in my sights, right? I'm free range. There's nobody
line
in
of sight.
melee.
You're good. Yep.
Cool. I'm going to fire off 2 bullets, one to its chest, one to its head, just for fun.
Well, you can try. I feel like
Yeah, I could try.
It's more like a crit thing.
That is. I'm going to use an action point to increase my roll. So that
Nice, right?
is 21.
Nice.
21. Nicely done. Number 2.
Well, it's because I'm using a double shot. That's why I said I was shooting
Yeah.
one to the. So that
Boom.
is. That is 10 damage.
Sorry, how much damage?
10.
10 damage?
Yep.
Okay. That is
It's
R2's
baby
turn. At this point, who's covered in more blood? Is it
I gotta assume it's Owen.
Misfire or is it Billy?
I haven't been near the combat at all. I've been firing from afar. So I don't think I'd be covered in
Yeah, it's
much.
probably me.
I don't. He's not asking
Um,
you.
So Billy, you look probably more bloodied.
I think he took 1 point blank shots. So. Oh wait, do you mean bloodied by like damage?
Like physically, have you
Oh
been
yeah.
damaged?
Oh, no, I haven't been
Yes.
touched.
All right, so Raptor number 2 is his eyes, his nose smells blood, and he's gonna try and go for the kill, and he's gonna attack Billy. Fortunately, because he had to move, I'm only rolling 1 attack, but that's a really good fucking attack. That'll definitely hit. Oh my god, I love rolling max damage.
Oh.
So I have the class feature defensive position. Starting at 4th level, the gunslinger gains an additional +2 cover bonus to defense.
You're not undercover.
Okay. Yeah, so continue.
That is 17 damage.
So that is massive damage. That meets my massive damage threshold for 1 attack.
Don't worry about it this game.
Alright.
Don't worry about it. So just take your 17. 3 is dead. Doc, that's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use a full round action to treat, or well, I'll drop my pistol and then use my full round action to heal V. Let's see what we can do for you. It's not gonna be a crazy amount, but a quick little 9 health for you.
Ooh.
Sweet. Thanks.
And that's full round action, so that's about it.
R4 is already facing Snake, so I guess I'm going to do a full round attack on Snake. Sorry, Snake.
Ooh,
At least I'm rolling shite now.
execute
That
this
is
man.
21 on the first, so that will hit, I think.
Yes.
21 will hit.
Oh, I just healed him.
12s won't. 16?
Nope.
These dice are failing me. That's
That's against the healer.
2d6. 12 damage.
Oh,
God damn it.
Cool. So. Sweet.
That's all he can do. It's back to you, Snake.
Okay. Gonna punch him in the face again with the butt end of my grenade launcher.
Excellent.
I want to do more, but I screwed myself over by not having quick draw. So next time. Okay. Quick math. 26.
Yep.
Okay. And
Man, what's your
then
strength?
+3. And my base attack
What do you
bonus
add to that?
is 8. I rolled a 15. So. And then 4 damage.
So your attack should be +7, +2.
Oh, it's 2 separate attacks?
We'll worry about that after this game, because I'm fairly
Yeah.
sure we're all you guys all did it wrong, because I didn't realize it until later.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't
That's
worry
fine.
about it until now. Play it out as it is, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
So that's
So
4.
that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage
4 damage.
for the Mauge on. Perfect. Okay. Billy, that's you. Melee range with a raptor boy.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Hell
Shoot him
yeah.
in the face.
Face is being shot.
That will invoke attack opportunity.
No.
Yes, it will. Dirty little 20 there.
Matches.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna use an action point to increase my roll.
Rise in non-sentient creature who doesn't have any class levels, so I can't add action points to anything.
21 to hit.
Boom! Go ahead and roll damage.
Show me some big damage.
Hopefully, big damage. Uh, 13.
13. Alrighty.
I'm gonna try.
Um,
So can I take a 5-foot step back anywhere?
Yep. You can take one. Is the button sit back, or can you take it in any direction? Technically, you can.
Yeah, I think it's just at 5 foot in any direction because I believe it just says
Yeah,
5
if you
foot
want to
step.
go 5 foot back or 5 foot to the right or the left.
Um,
Back or
5-foot
left
step.
side.
Where's the nearest cover to me?
Not really much cover where you are.
Could I use the opposite side of the terrarium? Like go
It's not really
on.
a full wall. It's like a glass wall that the various panes have now been shattered through.
I'd
So
like
there's
to take a 5-foot step over to the broken, like, on the terrarium and use the rest of my movement to hop over.
You can't disengage and move unless you have the disengage accent. You have to just take your 5 foot step
So
because only like rogue type characters can disengage and move in the same turn. So you just can only take a 5 foot step back.
Or you can just move, but then he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
he already
I think-
took an attack of opportunity when I shot him. So
Oh,
I'm
then
fine.
yeah,
Technically.
yeah,
Move
you're
for
good.
free.
So then
just
it doesn't
move.
matter. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Then you're not taking a 5 foot step back. Then you're just using your.
So I'll just move to the
Yeah.
other side of the terrarium. Like from where
Sure. I'll
the...
say you move down to the other side of the broken glass there, where you post up behind one of the large computer consoles. So
Okay,
I'll say you have partial cover from that.
okay. The the defensive position trait gives me a +2 cover bonus to defense and an additional +2 cover bonus on reflex saves whenever I have 1/4 or better cover.
Yeah, so you'll probably have your +2.
So
Yeah, you get +2 from your cover, and then you'll have an additional +2 from your ability.
Okay, so I have a total of +4 to my defense?
Yes. +4 circumstantial to basically only ranged attacks, because if he does come and attack you again, he's just going to go around the cover. But
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
that's a good call, anyways. That
Turns
was
over.
Billy's turn. SVZ. There is now a raptor to your left that is currently threatening V. But you're also flanking that creature, so you're going to have a +2 to attack if you want to attack this guy right beside you.
All right.
Because you're flanking.
Let's light them up.
Light 'em up.
Up, light him up. My cat, I believe, is meowing at my office door right now. Oh, yeah, she is. Hello.
Okay, so 13. All right, so it is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit. That'll hit.
And that's 16 damage.
All right. Misfire, it's your turn now. The raptor is now diagonally 5 feet to your left.
To my left. Okay. I will take a 5 foot step back and fire at it.
Fire away, brother.
That is a 22.
That'll definitely hit.
7 damage.
So, describe how you kill this one.
As I step backwards, I aim down the iron sights of my weapon and just fire one right between the eyes.
Again, right. It roars in pain before it collapses to the ground. Doc, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to treat injury myself this turn. It's gonna be 4 plus 5 plus 2, 11 hit points.
Heal yourself 11 hit points. Our raptor number 4 is going to go ahead and make a full SVZ just fired on him. He's gonna do a full round attack on SVZ, giving Snake an attack of opportunity.
Smack that bitch one more time.
Smack that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
I did it again.
16 plus 3, 19.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Hey. 6.
6 damage. Perfectamundo. Full round attack on Ogan Hogan. See if these dice roll any better. No. But thank you for trying. 17 doesn't hit, right? No? Okay, and the last attack will hit. Okay. I rolled Snake Eyes. I get to roll again. That is 7 on the first attack and 6 on the second attack.
13.
So 13 and 2 total. Moving on to Snake. That's you again.
Sweet. The one in front of me is still alive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, facing
Okay.
Owen now.
Facing Owen now. So you have a flanking bonus. Unless you wanted to move.
I mean, I could. Is this the only one left, or is there still more throughout the room?
This
There's
is the only
still
one
more.
left.
Oh,
No, this is the only
never
one
mind.
left.
I'm mistaken.
How far back can I go?
Well,
Actually,
since
no.
you're currently not being threatened, you can take your full 30-foot movement.
Well, I just realized everybody in the room is surrounding this raptor, so if I shoot a grenade at it from a distance, it's just going to damage everybody.
True.
So
Quite
I won't do
possibly.
that. I guess I'll just punch him again with the butt end of the.
Excellent. I didn't ask how big the room was. I cast Fragmentation Grenade. Don't bite that.
No, boy.
22 to hit.
22 to hit, that'll hit.
And then full damage 9.
Full damage. Annoying.
9.
You've been rolling a lot of full damages. Okay. That was Snake's turn. It's now Bola's turn.
Balla.
Bula.
Oh, Bill.
I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face.
Shoot that guy in the face, man.
Shoot that guy in the face.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
Hell
hell,
yeah.
man. Alright, I'm gonna use another action point.
Remember, there's still more adventure.
No.
Yes, there is still more adventure. I have plenty enough action points. That's another 21.
Boom.
This dice has been rolling shit today. Oh, in a dice jail.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
the
God.
that's only the second time we've been playing TTRPGs that I've had to put a dice in dice jail.
Get wrecked.
17 damage.
17 in damage. All right.
And then I'm gonna move as far away as I can.
I mean, you're fine where you are right now. You're really far away.
Yes, I would like to move further back.
Even further back?
Yes.
Like out of the corridor? Like, because if you
Yes.
move any further back, you won't be in the hallway anymore.
Means you can't see
So
the
I'm
rap.
so
You know how I described the building as like an octagon, and there's like this hallway you're in. It's just a kind of a big, massive circle. You're on
Mhm.
the downward edge of the corner, like right around 6 o'clock. So if you were to go, or like right around 7 o'clock. So if you were to go any further back, you would have no more line of sight.
Okay. Sure, I'll just pass my turn.
All right. SVZ, buddy, that's you.
Finish him off there.
Let's do this.
Shoot the bad guy.
And this will be an attack of opportunity, I believe.
So, yeah, okay. 21 hits. Burst fire. 8. That's actually goaded. Okay. So that's 12, 24, 29. That's 40 damage.
Holy crapperoni. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna shoot right through his like hips and just tear him right in half.
Like a pressure washer cutting through algae, like bullet in a line as you saw off his arm and a portion of his leg. Golly. And with that, my friend, we're gonna finish today's session. And we'll pick up where we left
Seems like
off
a good spot.
next week.
Are we
Thank you very much for
essentially
joining us. So, what was you
done?
saying?
Are we essentially done with the terrarium here? Like, is there much else for us to see in here? Other than we got to go check on Jackal.
Gotta go check on Jackal. you could take the next episode to reach out to base camp, try and establish a connection there to figure out what the next play is, since you guys think that your mission is kind of impossible at this point
Yeah, we also
due
got
to
to go.
not being able to extract the temponium.
What was it they said? What was it the guy was saying that the Russians or whoever by Shark Cove or Shark Mouth Cove or whatever knew? Like, why didn't he want us to go see him? Like, what did he think he had for us?
You guys know of a strong radiation signal coming from Sharkma's Cove, and then the Abel, he said that he saw them sneaking into like a cenote cave,
Okay.
and he knows where their hidden base or something is.
Right. So maybe we'll go check that out next. Because I think that was our plan, anyways. Go
Yeah.
here, and then if that didn't work out, go there.
Yep.
Big
Provided
bang
he
boom.
hasn't
Well, we'll
escaped from
cover
the car.
that and more.
Sorry, what'd you say there?
Said provided he hasn't escaped from the car because Lily
Dude.
has stopped watching.
Hey, have you seen those butt hits that she's been doing this session? She probably gave him a good hit with the butt of her rifle right before she left.
Oh yeah, she definitely knocked him out before
Giving him a concussion.
coming over. Do you think she's an idiot? Come on.
Just crazy.
Fuck around and find out. Lily's batshit crazy.
High functioning.
All right.
We're gonna find out all that and more next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Remember to like and subscribe, everyone. Much love.
Bye. Have a great time.
Peace.